Soon, there will be no more blood donor clinics in our city. Canadian Blood Services has announced the closure of its Prince George Clinic as part of a national plan to cut costs and improve efficiencies. The move impacts 17 workers, dozens of volunteers, and hundreds of donors.
These chairs will soon be gone as Canadian Blood Services closes the doors on Northern BC's only blood donor clinic. The news was delivered to shocked employees and volunteers this morning.
It's a personal loss. I've worked with this group of girls for 14 years. We're a family, and to have that news today so abrupt was devastating for everybody.
17 paid employees and 50 volunteers are affected. It's one of 3 permanent Canadian Blood Services clinics closed across the country to save on labor and transportation costs. Despite the move, it says it has ample blood supplies.
Canada has seen a declining demand for red blood cells over the past 4 or 5 years.
Canadian Blood Services says blood collected in Prince George needs to be flown to Vancouver for processing, while blood from other locations is driven to Vancouver.
As public stewards of public funding, we need to make sure that we support Canada's blood supply cost effectively and efficiently.
And it's going to be tough for our donors too. Prince George is a great community. We have such a good donor base. It will be devastating. We know them all by first names. It will be tough to see them in the community and know that we can't have that connection.
According to Canadian Blood Services, 3.2% of Prince George residents donate, virtually the same as the national rate, although that figure will now drop.
I would encourage them, if they're coming to Vancouver or Vancouver Island, any of the communities in the interior where we are running clinics, to please come in and continue your donations. We'd love to see you.
The final round of donations in Prince George is scheduled for May 28th. Camille McDonald, CKPG News.